welcome back to the YouTube channel. I hope you're having a great day. We have a lovely base game video for you today. I'm closer to the microphone than normal, so hopefully it sounds okay. I was told this is how close I should be when I'm talking, and hopefully I'm not talking too quiet. But as I said, we had a lovely base game home. It's a family home. Just going back to the roots after kind of building two things that were a little bit outside of my comfort zone. I just wanted to build something that was a little bit more my style. I did go a little bit out of my comfort zone by using like these green accent colors. You don't see it yet right now, black, but I ended up switching it for smaller windows. Then I was looking at different like shades. I was like, oh, this green is actually gorgeous. So then I changed it to that. But yeah, this actually came together quite quick, I would say. It's also only a 3-bed, 1-bath, and with only base game, there isn't a lot of options, so it definitely makes it easier when you're building with only base game. But yeah, I don't know, it turned out really cute. I really enjoy how it came out. It's definitely cozy, fun, good vibes all around. I am so incredibly tired, and we have parent-teacher conferences again tomorrow, so that means I have a 12-hour work day, and it's just not the vibe in the slightest, but we shall see. Right now we are seeing me mess with the roof. The roofing was actually quite annoying because I didn't quite know how to do the back of it, but then I just threw in a chimney and it ended up looking just fine, which is good because I pretty much almost always add a chimney to my builds. Not that every house has, like my house doesn't have a chimney. I was like, wait a second, does it? No, it doesn't. It's like I don't even have a fireplace. I also couldn't get the stairs to work how I wanted them to with how I had like that kind of archway entry point question mark. I don't know what to call that. But so I just have a foundation of 1 step, so you can just step up. But it is like a very small, quaint family house. It is on a 20 by 15. Hopefully you cannot hear them screaming in the living room. My sister and her boyfriend are out there. I didn't tell them I was recording because I was hoping that they could be quiet for 10 minutes without me having to say that. But I probably should have told them that. But alas, we will see. We're getting through a good chunk of it so far, so who's to say? But I do have the floor plan allowed. I originally was going to have it be like for a kid and like an infant, or like a kid and a toddler, and then I ended up making it for a toddler and an infant. Which is fine. Like, it's super easy to change it to a kid. All you have to do is like switch out the bed. But I made sure that there was a shower tub combo. Like I said, everything's in here base game, so I don't have to like try to tell you where each item comes from. I did do something I haven't done in a while, and that's put a little rubber ducky on the bathtub. Oh, so cute and sweet. I imagine they were gonna at least have one little kid, because I did put a high chair on the dining table. That is just so cute. I mean, they do. I am a middle school boy at heart. Like a duck animation, for the bubble bath, but I think it's cute also just to have one there. And now we're kind of doing the kitchen. It's a pretty small little kitchen. I also use these really expensive appliances, but it's small and they look cute. Oh, my Labubu keeps falling over. Quite rude of you, Labubu. Just sit there. Thank you. I have it on my mic stand. I probably could honestly clip it on my mic stand so that I don't have to worry about falling over. Let's see if I can do that. Is it open wide enough to fit on my mic stand? Oh, it doesn't. That's sad day. Sad day for the Labubu. But yeah, we're just cluttering up the kitchen with some basic clutter. I do also, I was about to say doo-doo again, add the spoon and the fork. I was going to say knife, but I was like, that's not a knife. This is the most I've talked all day out loud. I've been doing a lot of conversing on the phone, but that isn't really out loud speak. Oh, I'm yawning again. Like I said, tired. I do apologize if I'm making anyone else yawn. That is not my intent. But yeah, we're pretty much, I don't know, we're like almost already done with the living space. I do the living space all in like one sit down, which was nice. I put down some bookcases. I have that little fireplace also in the green color. I also did like the pantry-esque thing over on the other side. So that's fun. But yeah, we're about done with this stuff. And then we'll be going on into the toddler room. And yeah, I don't know. There's like not a lot for me to talk about. I'm like, and I put down this plant from the base game, and I put down this coat hanger from the base game, and this shoe rack. Did I put a mirror over here? Yes, I do put a mirror over here. Very nice. See, it's just like I honestly, first off, can't quite remember exactly what I did, but who's to say for certain? But I have just these little guys. I do kind of not vibe with that kind of open space, but it makes sense for there to be open space right there. And then we go in and we put a little toddler bed. I put down these more windows. And yeah, then I put a little not a pantry. That is a like a back deck. I don't know. I was going to put, oh my gosh, can I finish a sentence, please? I was going to put a grill on it, but I also wanted an outdoor dining table. So I ended up putting an outdoor dining table on it, but that's like one of the very last things that I do. Now we're in the toddler's room, and they kind of have like a green and blue room, and I imagined we're into dinosaurs, because what toddler isn't into dinosaurs is my question. But yeah, I also do that little bear gnome. So cute. I don't use that enough. I put toys up. I also gave them an iPad, because I feel like if you have a toddler and an infant, you're gonna need an iPad. You're gonna need an iPad. At least in The Sims. I mean, in real life, you probably would be fine. But who am I to judge this? I don't put a lot of iPads in my builds, especially like the I guess it's called a Wabbit tablet. But yeah, I also give them that little panda holding the umbrella. So cute. And then I finally understand what little Simsy means about the base game beds. I'm like, oh no, I always hear her complain about them. I'm like, they're not like that terrible. And like, I could not find a base game bed that I liked for this room. I wish that it didn't have stripes on it. But it ended up working fine in this room. And then I just did those dressers. Not dressers, nightstands. I didn't do lamps. I did kind of wall lights. I don't do that very often, so that was nice. Oh, I can hear Caden yelling. Hopefully you cannot. And I did a little wardrobe, and then a mirror above the bed, as well as a mirror next to the bed. And then a little plant in the corner. And then we went in, we did the little infant's room. I can hear Caden screaming. I swear to God, I'm gonna murder him. He's been here since Thursday, my sister's boyfriend, and that's a lot of time for him to be here, a lot of time for them to spend together. Too much time, if you ask me, but alas, she can make her own decisions. She's an adult. But yeah, we're going in here. I really wish there was a changing table in the base game. There's not. I do a little book, a cute little infant rug, and then I wanted to put up some pictures, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to use a decal. I never use a decal, and I put the pictures on the other wall. And then we're just cluttering up the top of the dresser with some diaper stuff to kind of act like maybe that dresser is a changing table, or probably is used as a changing table in real life. And I also never used that dresser, so that was kind of fun. And now we're coming back, and this is literally what I recorded this morning, and it's pretty much just landscaping and the outdoor stuff. So we're throwing in some debug landscaping. I added in a lovely big tree in the backyard. I also put in some monkey bars. I don't do any outdoor lighting because I completely forgot. I was like, oh, I can't forget this. And then I like saved it, posted it to the gallery, and I was like, you know what, I forgot? Outdoor lighting. Like, if there's one thing I'm gonna forget, it's outdoor lighting. And that's like not necessary for the build to function, so it's literally fine. But it is kind of annoying because like it looks good. Like, obviously it makes it look good. But I also do this little brick walkway. We get another tree. And, like, we're getting towards the end of the build, which is wild. Like, I mean, it's really short, base game only build, so there's not a lot going on. But, yeah, after this, like, I'll put up the stuff I was talking about in the back, a little picnic table, a grill, some planter pots, and that's about it. So thank you all so much for watching. If you're interested in getting this build, all the information will be in the description box below. I post Sims videos every Sunday, and I've been doing some Stardew Valley Expanded Let's Play, so I'll add a card up for that. But yeah, thank you guys. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. You guys mean the most to me. I appreciate you sticking around and checking out another one of my videos, especially if you made it this far. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!